on to some other stories that we are tracking is where the standoff between Israel and Palestine now has intensified. In the latest, Israel declared a state of readiness for war in the country after a barrage of rockets were fired from the Gaza Strip. The rocket attack claimed at least one life, while 16 others were injured. The Israel defense chief said that a state of war has been declared in 80-kilometer radius around the Gaza Strip, adding that assessment and approvals on countermeasures is now underway. Meanwhile, the armed wing of Palestinian group Hamas has claimed responsibility for the attack and said that it had launched over 5,000 rockets. Israeli media claims that Hamas operatives have seized control of a police station at the border town of Sderot and is holding several people hostage. Major roads and checkpoints across South are now closed. Well, as far as the standoff between Israel and Palestine is concerned, that has now gotten intensified with a barrage of rockets that were fired from Gaza Strip. What we're given to understand now is that Israel has declared a state of readiness for war in the country, and the rocket attack had claimed one life while 16 others were left injured. Now, the armed wing of Palestinian group Hamas has claimed responsibility of the attack and said that it had launched over 5,000 rockets, and the Israeli media claims that Hamas operatives have seized control of a police station at the border town of Sderot. My colleague Pradeep is joining me live right now to get us more details. Well, Pradeep, the situation is only worsening when it comes out to the standoff between Israel and Palestine. What do we know about the situation right now? Because the readiness for war is what has been declared by Israel.
See, just short while back, the Prime Minister of Israel has already announced an operation called Benjamin Netanyahu. He calls it Operation Iron Swords. Why the name Iron Swords has been given, that means they are going to cull the heads of all those people who have raised these ugly heads to target Israel. So that means now we are going to see a very strong offensive measures being taken from the Israel side, because already there are reports coming in that the fighter jets are being used to bomb those areas where actually they are expecting these Hamas fighters to be hiding, from where they are targeting Israeli areas, especially the southern Israel as well as the central Israel. Because today morning at about 6:30 a.m., all the people in Israel, they woke up to the sounds of the siren and the rocket explosion. More than 5,000 rockets were fired from the Hamas side. Why they really fired the 5,000 rockets? Because the idea was that they wanted to create a confusion and chaos in that area. They wanted that there should be hardly any time for the defense forces to think what exactly was going on. Under the garb of that firing of rockets, what they did, they infiltrated into the Israel side. They used those paragliding machines and they infiltrated into that area. And after that, the process of the operation started. First, there was an unprovoked aggression, firing rockets. Then there was an operation where they held some of the people as hostage, civilians also. They started firing on any passerby, passing by vehicles, civilians, whosoever came their way. And now advisory has been issued by the government. They are asking people to stay close to the bomb shelters, not freak out, not move out of their homes. In case they are inside the house, we stay in the corner in case of any rocket attack. And whenever they hear any kind of a siren sound, they should immediately rush towards the bomb shelter. These are the measures being taken right now by the government. And the advisory has been issued to the people. They have been asked to stay, in fact, in touch with the national portal, emergency portal also. And besides this, if we talk about the Hamas has launched this Al-Aqsa Storm operation that was launched today morning at about 6:30 a.m.
Several measures have been taken by the Israel government to ensure that their citizens remain safe, but they are also going to return the counter-offensive very strongly now. Well, thank you so much, Pradeep, for getting us all those details. We shall leave it at that.